I have been the minister at this church for the past 25 years. The church itself was founded in the sense that the people came together and started worshipping in 1968. But the building itself didn't open until 73, and I'm the third minister that the church has had. As well as obviously services on a Sunday morning and evening, we have many other activities. The church is very active in the course of the week. We have a women's fellowship. There are 3 home groups which meet in different people's houses for fellowship and for studying the scriptures together. There are prayer times on Wednesdays. We have a hobby group that meets Thursday afternoons, and there is a children's club on a Friday evening, which is simply called Friday Club. We also do holiday clubs for children in the summer holidays, and we've been doing that almost ever since I came here. We only have 2 churches here in the village, St Andrew's Church, which is Church of England, and ourselves, and we are Baptist. But of course we have a wide variety of Christians living in the village, Roman Catholics, Methodists, United Reformed, who, although part of the Christian community in the village, which is very important, actually need to go outside the village, but only as far as Goring, in order to find their own churches where they regularly worship. But they're an important part of the village community. But we do have simply St Andrews and ourselves here in the village, and we do a lot of joint services and events in the course of the year together with St Andrews. Particularly recently we have conducted the Act of Remembrance at the War Memorial, and very shortly there will be a joint Advent service which we shall hold in St Andrew's Church, and we also met for Pentecost, and that was at this church. So the 2 churches in the village do as much as possible together, as well as each doing their own thing as well. I've worked now alongside a total of 4 vicars while I've been at this church, and particularly with the present vicar, Gary Ingram. The 2 of us get on extremely well together, and we've been able to expand what the 2 churches do ecumenically in the village during his time here. A very important aspect of what we do is our work in the local school, which is a Church of England school, but Gary and I go in and we have an equal share really of the assemblies, both with the whole school on a Monday morning, and also we each take class assemblies each week, and this is greatly appreciated by the children and their parents, in fact, as well as the staff of the school. So that's a very important arm of the work of the churches. Not everything we do goes on inside the church building, and we think it's very, very important that Christians in the village should work together as much as possible, and that's been an important thrust of what we do in recent years. An important development in recent years since Gary has been here has been the work that we do together in the local primary school, which is a Church of England school, and we each share the assemblies very much between us, both with the whole school on Monday mornings, and also both Gary and I go in and take class assemblies during the week, which is greatly appreciated by the children themselves and their parents, and also by the staff of the school. And that's just a very good example of what we do beyond the confines of the church buildings, because of course what we do in the community ecumenically is extremely important to us both.